This hasn't happened yet. And it's possible we could prevent it from happening. We have to convince our Republican colleagues that this is a really bad idea, and this really hurts people. And when people don't get their normal health care, they're going to rely on the emergency room, and they're going to get sicker. And ultimately, it winds up being more expensive. We should be doing the opposite of this, trying to figure out ways to make the delivery of Medicaid and Medicare more efficient.
Jesus.
I disagree that this hasn't happened yet. The impact is now. On a micro level, we feel it now. Our daughter has severe special needs. You want all the boxes? Great. She has behavioral health issues. She actually has a rare form of diabetes that we had to fight, and Medicaid was able to cover to get her tested and diagnosed. We check all of the boxes. Now what? What do? We feel incredibly powerless trying to plan for our family. We can't wait until it's done. We need to know, how do we prepare for what may come down the hatch? We're trying to shield ourselves before we're wounded, and we don't know how. Would you mind telling your colleagues in Washington that when they're burning down this house, there's people still inside? My kid is inside.
This is unnecessary. There's nothing that is happening in this country that says we need to cut Medicaid, right? As I said, we can be a rich, prosperous country by taking care of those in need. It is possible. We've done it before. We did it in the middle of the Cold War. We did it during World War II. Somehow, for some reason, we have become somehow a weaker country that we can't do that anymore. I reject that. And also, the other thing we have to reject is that we're powerless. That's what they want us to believe. That's what Trump and his cronies want you to believe, that you're powerless. You're not powerless. You have a vote. Use that vote. You have a voice. Use that voice. The more we use it, the harder we fight, the more likelihood we have to coming out of this together. That's what we need to keep doing. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult to keep thinking that way. I think we would all love to be able to snap our finger right now and have that solution, but it's not going to happen that way. We have to fight them down. We have to grind them down to the point where they give up on this fight, because if you give an inch, they will take it all. They will.